Hey, man, I got a mess here. Today, I'm going to show you my gadgets. I had a really good question about what gadgets to get so she doesn't go ahead and waste money getting stuff she doesn't need, okay? Now, I want you to leave me a comment, just if it's an emoji or hello, Lee, or ask me a question. I want you to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I want you to watch it all the way through. It just helps me out. And also buy a book. Go on Amazon later when this is over and look up Minivan Lee books. Okay, let's go. I've got a comment here and I'm going to address it today. It is from Baypoint77. Hi Lee, would you please dedicate a video to the gadgets or appliances you use to eat and keep warm? I'm still in the planning stage and I don't want to spend money needlessly. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna start here and I'm kind of gonna go around because that's how I can deal with it. First, this is where I keep my butane stove when I'm not using it and when I'm parked. Okay, so we all know this is my butane stove if you've been watching me. That is number one appliance, gadget, whatever you want to call it. Very necessary. There are different ones. There's hiking stoves, you know, they're out small, but this is best for van life. Well, here's a nice gadget. I'm just going to go around. It's not for keeping me warm, or is it for eating, but it sure does keep me clean. You need to have a collapsible bucket. There's all different sizes. You can get a smaller one than this. Here's a really nice gadget. I keep this here. Wherever you see these things, that's where I keep them when I'm parked. This is my table for writing, or you could actually pull this out and use it for cooking. I just choose to do it just for writing. That way it stays clean and I don't want to have two of them. Well, here is my 12-volt refrigerator. Here it is. Now, it's 12 volt, but it takes a lot of power to keep it going, so I put ice in it. It's no big deal to me. It's easy to do, and I'm not much of a boondocker. But even if I was a boondocker, I could be out there and have my solar parked in the sun. So, yeah. This is a very nice gadget. It's an appliance. Well, obviously, this is necessary too. A power bank. Let me pull this out. This is a power bank. I just happen to have Jackery's, but there are many on the market. Okay, I have two of these. This is very necessary. Well, yeah, it's when I first started out as a nomad, this is where I keep these. When I first started out as a nomad, I didn't have one. Here's a nice gadget that I recommend that you get. It's a car scan, because if you get like check engine light or whatever, you can go ahead and follow the directions exactly, because you don't want to hurt your electrical system. But just follow the instructions. Don't be scared of it, and use it. And that way, when you call a mechanic, you can just give them what the codes are in here. There's that. Okay, over here, these are great gadgets. It's a flashlight. I have many, but you're going to need some flashlights. This is a great gadget to have. Yeah. Okay, let's move back this way. Okay, let's talk lighting. Lighting. I always have lighting issues. Yeah, let's talk about these lights here. Okay, this is pink. Woo! So many people have bought these because I've recommended them. They're touch sensitive lights, and then you just press it down and it turns off. Press it and it turns on. How nice is this, right? I mean, it adds atmosphere. And in the morning, if you have a red light on that you can see in your van, you can see, but that light does not travel far. So nobody's going to notice you, like if your curtain's a little bit open. I mean, unless they're really close. But yeah, I'm just going to set it here. Now, your lighting, you're going to need lights. I have these lights, and I'm not happy with them. They're starting to kind of fail at times. Sometimes I can't turn it off. I turned it off and it goes back on. I have to fight it about 10 times, and then finally it goes off. So here's what I'm going to say about those gadgets. You're going to have to try them out. Just don't spend so much money that if something happens in 6 months, because you can't take it back after 6 months, right? I mean, it's going to work. You're going to think, oh, I love this light. And then 6 months later, yeah, it goes bad. You're not going to have that much of a loss, okay? You're just going to have to play around when it comes to lighting. Gadget, oh my gosh, this is necessary. This is necessary. Yeah, put this here. I have a light here. Yeah, so I have that light. So as far as gadgets go and lighting, I do have a, well, let's see this back here. Let's see what I have. I have not cleaned my van very well. I've been writing on my script, so I've been working on that. And cleaning didn't happen today. I have not shaken out my towel. But here, I just plugged this in. This is a fairy light. I used to have fairy lights, and I put them around my van. I don't like that anymore. It's too hard to control. But I have fairy lights here. And I don't have them up. I just have them in a bunch. Isn't that funny? And then I keep them in that little box. So these are always a good thing to have, some fairy lights. And you can put them up around your, your van, whatever. Let's put that back in there. It's like a fire. Get back in there, fire. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So I do recommend having fairy lights. What other gadgets you said for cooking? Definitely my T-ball. Okay. I use this, and you can crack it open. I think there's still some coffee grounds in here, so I'm not going to open it, but you can twist it and it opens. Gadget. Love it. I love it. Yeah. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I'd offer it, but it's been sitting here a while. Okay. Gadgets as far as cooking. What do I got in here? Oh yeah. This is a really nice gadget. This is my magic bullet. It doesn't take that much to wash it, and it doesn't take, you only pulse it, so it doesn't take that much electricity. It does take AC electricity, and I use my Jackery. Yeah, it doesn't take that much. It's not hard to clean at all, and I can make smoothies, things like that. It really is a wonderful addition. I just got this year, I think maybe last Christmas time, but wow, what was I doing without this all that time? It's really nice. Here's another gadget I use. Yeah. And then I have a spiralizer. Yeah. And of course, you got to have a can opener. Yeah. Let me see. What other gadgets? Gadgets. I'm looking. Let me see if I can find some gadgets. Let's see. These are nice. They're the clips that I would put my fairy lights on. Do you see there's 2 prongs on there? And what you do is you push that prong. Let me show you. These are wonderful. See, on a minivan, you have material. This is material. So I can take these prongs and push it in. Let me see. There. So push it in, and then I've got the clip. Ouch! I got my finger clipped there. Yeah. So those are really nice gadgets. I would invest in those. Definitely, yes. Like when I had my fairy lights up, I had those. What else? I do have a knife sharpener. It's just a hand one that I run my blade through. Okay, as far as gadgets go, I got to get in here. Let's look in here. Oh, here's a gadget. This is my phone holder. This has revolutionized my life. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but it's true. That way I don't have to sit there. I don't have to park my phone up this way. Let me show you the way I did it before. I had to park my phone there, but my head was more down. Or I could put it up here, but it didn't have much of a base. I could put it up here, but still my head was down. This way my head is up and it's helping my neck, and I don't have to hold my phone all the time, so radiation runs up my arm. I know. Now this little gadget here I had when I was in a house. And basically what it does is it tells the humidity and the temperature. It doesn't tell time. I can use my phone for that. It's 85% in here today because it's been raining. It's been raining. Okay, and then here's my other jackery. I'm going to get in here and I'll show you some of the other gadgets. Okay? Here, this is the portable kettle. And I really do recommend having it. I've got it in here because I don't use it that much. But I'll tell you, when I do use it, basically, is if I go into a hotel room. Because I do not want to use their plastic coffee makers. You know, that's plastic going into my system. My hair is... I need a shower. It looks like it's all... okay. I've got oil, argan and castor oil on it. So it can... I know. And I need a hair trim, but I'm going to wait to get to Tucson. They have better showers. I can join Planet Fitness, and they'll have nice showers and nice rooms, and I trim my hair there. But this is real. Okay, back to this. Side note, I do like this. And if anything happened that I didn't have my butane, I can plug this in. It does anything that heats up and is electric that I have to use prong for electric. It's going to use. Somebody had mentioned in a comment, they replied, well, get a heating blanket because it doesn't use much energy. Oh, contraire. A heating blanket is going to use a lot. It just does. Anything that heats up is going to use. Okay? So, and it's stainless steel in there. And this is about enough for, and when I make this, it makes about this much, which is good. Or when I'm at a park and there's a Ramada with a working, inside the Ramada at the park, there's a working plug. I can go get this and save some of my butane. Yeah, so I got this. I recommend this. What else is in here? Well, I mean, I got my binoculars. That's pretty cool. More lighting, yeah. What else? These are hand portable for your pocket power banks. Yeah, you plug things in. Yeah, these are necessary if you have a heated jacket or a heated. They do have blankets now that are USB that heat up like this, just like my jacket or my vest. Necessary. Here's a gadget I have for when I go to a hotel, although I used to use it in my house. I just brought it with me. But you turn it on. You turn it on, and then you put it on the door on your side. And if somebody tries to open it, this goes down, and this huge alarm goes off. So I keep this. That looks like... I keep this in here because I don't have enough room in my drawers. And anything up here on top, usually what's up here on top, is something that I can easily grab when I go to a hotel room. Because I got to take time to pack and everything. So I like to have everything kind of handy here. Let's see what else I got. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Not much is in here. Here's a handy gadget for your, this is a shield for your stove. Yeah. Like if you're frying something and it's going to splatter, you can put this on. These here are my professional, my microphone. It's got to have its own special place. Like, yeah. I mean, hello. Yeah. So it gets its own dedicated little bin, yeah. But I need it and I want to have it. So what are you going to do? It's got to happen. I bought it because I was going to really get started on my audiobooks, but I haven't done it. I've been doing other things. And these are the headphones. This is the microphone stand. Here's a small, I usually take this into a hotel because sometimes they don't have enough plugs that are close to my bed so I could plug in my phones. But yeah, this is just a little power bank. So that's that. What's in here? This is a shortwave radio. Yeah. I can get, right now I can get FM on it. It's not, what do they say? It's not programmed right. I know. Okay. Hat. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. I'm not going to move this. Let's see what's in here. It's a towel. These are nice gadgets or things. This is a tarp, but it's reflective for the summer. If you want to cover up part, because it's in the sun, you want to cover it up so it doesn't, your car doesn't heat up. These are nice. I got 2 left. I used to have like 5 or 6 of them. Let's see. Hats. Oh, here's my, this is a good winter. This is nice, like wool. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Hats. It's time to wear hats again. Somebody wanted to see that. This came with my stove. Let's see. Instructions on how to use this. Huh. Yeah, anyways, this is what comes with the oh my gas one, yeah. But at this point, I don't have a green canister, which I like to travel with one. I'll get one when I get to Tucson and travel with it. And I'll have to see how this works. I've got the instructions over here. Nope, there's no gadgets in here. This is, I do have I know black and white, the black and white cookie, the black and white power station for my for my toothbrushes. I have a black one and a white one. Yeah, these are electric toothbrushes, and this is what I use to power it up. It does take electric, so this would be good to power them up when I'm in a hotel room because it'll handle it. Yeah, when I go to a hotel room, I really pay attention. Yeah, I pay attention to what I want to take in with me, and I try to power up as much as I can. Let me put these all back. I think that's it for gadgets. It really is. So I've been through a lot of gadgets. Another gadget I have, it's in the back garage area. It is a tire inflator. And another one that I do recommend is getting a jump starter, okay? I've seen that they have jump starter and tire inflator all in one unit, so that would be good to look at. The only other one is it's ceramic. It's not expensive, but it is ceramic coated, probably aluminum under there, but if you get an all ceramic, like it's totally ceramic, they're kind of expensive. But I got this at Walmart for like $12. So I would consider that an appliance, a gadget of some sort. And then any other gadgets are going to be these. But that's all I have basically. And I'm happy. I've been through things. I've been through different types of gadgets. And they just, yeah. I've gotten rid of so many things. It's crazy. Yeah, I just get rid of them if I don't want them because I don't want to carry them anymore. I do have a storage I have to go through as soon as I get to Tucson, and I'm getting rid of it. If I didn't use it here, why would I be using it there? I don't need it. And I want to, like, that's an extra $107. It started out at $62. It's now up to $107. In a year and a half's time. That's ridiculous. Yeah. No, I don't want to just be like going on the ground and just throwing $20 bills on the ground. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to end this. These are the gadgets. I would say my jack race, my fan. Yeah. Those are very, very, very important. And my stove and my lights. I mean, those 4 things right there are very important. The other things are just, you know, yeah, they make your life pleasant. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. Hey, give me a subscribe. Give me a hit the subscribe button, yeah, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Got it? Okay, how to live in a minivan, the Minivan Lee way. I got most of the gadgets are right there. They really are, and it's a new 2nd edition, which is very recent. I mean, that's recent. So anything there is going to be updated. I definitely recommend it. It's not expensive. It is like an encyclopedia for living the van life. It's not just for minivans either. How to live in a minivan. It's not just for minivans. It's for any size. So go ahead and get that on Amazon. All my books are on Amazon. So look at all of them. Pick one. Okay, I love you. I will see you tomorrow morning. Got it? Go look at this morning's. It's about, somebody asked me how I stay warm. She's in the East, and how I do it. A lot of nomads do it all different. Wow, we're really fogging up here. It's raining. It's got 3 more days of rain. But she wanted to know how I did it. So I said, go see this morning's video, okay? See you tomorrow morning. Bye. Love you guys. I really do.